exceptional shopping experience that keeps getting better and better.
Saturday, 11th of October 2025. You, your family, and everyone you know have a date with the Breakfast Rush team and everyone at Radio Al Ansar. What will you be doing? Well, walking, running, socializing, and so much more. Online registrations are now open on our website, alansar.org.za. If I can make it to this event all the way from Johannesburg, so can you.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
Inspiration for the Ummah, your morning nasiha.
That's why the Quran says, the family members, what? يومئذ, Allah says, فَإِذَا نُفِخَ فِي الصُّورِ فَلَا أَنْسَابَ بَيْنَهُمْ. On the day when Allah will blow, He will make the angel blow the horn, there will be no family ties on this day. A mum does not see her daughter as her daughter. A brother does not see his own brother as his brother. And a wife does not see her husband as a husband, and a husband doesn't see a wife as a wife. This is the day when Allah has created, where we're back again with thinking of us as souls. We have no connection with one another. That's why we don't help one another. We don't want to see one another. In fact, we'll run away from one another. The Quran says, يَوْمَ يَفِرُّ الْمَرْءُ مِنْ أَخِيهِ. The day when a man will run away from his own brother. Why? Because he's going to ask me for help. I don't want to be in a position where I have to turn him away and I have to embarrass him. That's the reason why. And then the only concern is me, I was the soul. What did I do when Allah trapped me in a body for only 40 years, for only 60 years, for only 50 years, which today looks nothing, because today's life is 50,000 years. And Alamul Arwah, the first life, was thousands and thousands and thousands of years. I lived, you lived. And the mother's womb was just 5 months, because 4 months it was a fetus without you inside. And 5 months till your birth is only the time you spent in your mother's womb. So it seems so quick. And the world is what? 60 years, 40 years, 50 years. What? For the sake of me getting so accustomed to the world, today I've got so many answers. It will look crazy. That's why people will say, and the Quran says, compared to the real life of a whole thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years of the soul, compared to the day of judgment, 50,000 years I have to live in this world here, compared to the eternal Jannah or Jahannam, compared to that, they will refer to the life of the earth as what? They will say Yawma, it was only one day. Some will say Ashiyatan or Duhaha, it was only half a day. Either it looks like a morning or it looks like an evening. 60 years of life and they call it a morning. 60 years of life and they call it an evening. Subhanallah al-Azim. And then after that, when the Hisab comes, this is now the new world. New world. Either you are under the arsh of Allah with the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam drinking Kawthar at his hand at a pool of Kawthar, a beautiful drink. Either you are with the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam next to him and you're part of the Ummah, and Abu Bakr, Umar, and Uthman, Ali radiyallahu anhu ajma'in, and Talha and Zubair, and all the Ashra Mubashara and the Sahaba and the companions, they are your friends on that day. Either the Anbiya, Musa alayhi salam, Harun alayhi salam, Nuh alayhi salam, Dawood alayhi salam, Sulaiman alayhi salam, Yunus alayhi salam, Yusuf alayhi salam, Yaqub alayhi salam, Ibrahim alayhi salam, you have Yusha alayhi salam, you have Adam alayhi salam, you have Nuh alayhi salam, you have Salih alayhi salam, you have Hud alayhi salam. Either these are the people that you spend a whole banquet and a feast with, and you're in their company, and quickly forget 50,000 years for these people. For these people, it will be like 2 rakats of the Sunnah of Fajr prayer. That's how quick it will see. Either that life or the life on the Day of Judgment, under the sun. A life where it seems like 50,000 years. A life of desperateness. A life of wanting to get across from here. People will be so desperate, they will want Allah to just sentence them whichever way. Allahu Akbar.
TBR, it is 90.4 FM in Durban, 105.6 FM in Peter Maritzburg, saying Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Welcome on into your breakfast rush. Wait, hold on, I'll go find out. It's Thursday. Yeah, it's going to be Thursday like the whole day today. It's Thursday, the 21st day of August 2025. Assalamu alaikum, Nazmira Kasim. Welcome.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. How are you?
I'm good. I'm shining.
Alhamdulillah.
I'm shining, but I'm
I
good.
can see that.
Yeah.
At one point, it looks like you're in the sun.
Mm.
At the other point, it looks like there's a lot of noor from above you, depending on which angle.
So I'm trying to cover it. So I'm just trying to figure out if I get an umbrella or something.
Yeah, I think so.
You know, in the
You
studio.
put like a dishcloth over your head. It is the 26th of Safar, 1447. Yesterday, he was playing with toys. Today,
I'm playing with the light.
he's playing with the light.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, we'll have
They
to
took
wait
the
and
toys
see.
away from me, man. I was like heartbroken. They took the toys away from me. They put it all in a
Alhamdulillah. I think it's going to be building
box.
hearts at the place it's going to.
Oh, absolutely. We're looking forward to it. Hey, if you just jumped into your car, switched on your radio sets and what have you, let's do this really quickly, right? Quick checklist. Is your door locked? Right? Locked. Put your seatbelt on, done and dusted. Make sure all the light globes are working all around the car. Right. If they're not, I don't know if you got a spare one, you can change it really quickly, or maybe you're going to get it changed later. Either way, put your lights on, make your car visible, make your vehicle that you're traveling in as visible as possible to all other road users, and just check on the side of the steering wheel. Depending on the car that you get, there's a little switch kind of thingamabob just on either side, whichever one. If you go up, one light will flash. If you go down, the other light will flash. It's called an indicator.
So yesterday, someone was driving on the oncoming lane.
Uh-huh.
One light was on.
Right? You thought it was a
At
motorcycle.
first, I thought it was a motorbike, but
Yeah,
also
yeah.
you are driving on the oncoming lane.
Yeah.
I was on the other side.
Uh-oh.
And he didn't stop. At full speed, I had to go on a lane I wasn't supposed to
Right.
because that was the only solution.
Whoa.
And I was like, what is going on?
Which part of Overport was this?
This was in Sherwood.
Oh. It's spilling. I thought that sort of behavior was only here in Overport. It's spilling over into neighboring hoods.
Breakfast rush traffic.
Superintendent Raouf, assalamu alaikum. Welcome.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. How are you doing?
Alhamdulillah. How are you doing this morning?
Alhamdulillah. Just a thought just came to mind.
Mhm.
That driver who was driving with one light,
Mm.
he was looking where he was going. He was not going where he was looking.
He was driving London, going Tokyo. Okay. What's happening on the roads?
Big one for the morning. Accident on the N3 northbound going towards Peter Marisburg. It's off the cliff trail. Exit the road is closed. You've got beams, steel beams all over the show, all over the roadway. They're busy with that one at the moment. So there's going to be major delays this morning on the N3 going up towards Peter Marisburg. So just please use the M13. Old Road, the R103 of Comrades route. Once you get past the Cliffhead area, you can jump on from about next one is Camperdown. Just before Camperdown, you can jump on there as well. I'm trying to think what the exit is there. But in Mpumalanga, that's one. Cato Ridge in Mpumalanga, you can jump on from there, or you can jump on from the next one, which is Camperdown, and you're back on the NC again. So the N2 southbound just going past the old airport, truck overturned as well. It'll be quite an interesting morning. So just remember the N2 southbound is got a big problem with the truck overturn. N3 is closed due to the accident. Another truck broken on the N2 southbound just as you come past Amsterdam, and I'm looking at this one. There's only one lane moving there because only two lanes. So this one's the Pantechnic one with a double container on the top. There's going to be major delays there as well. Autovolek in M19, I'm looking at a taxi accident. If both photos are coming through, there's going to be delays there as well. Allow for extra traveling truck. Oh my goodness, there's another one. Looks like a vehicle capsized. So consider another accident on M41 heading towards Gateway off-ramp. It goes to the Crescent. The first off-ramp goes towards the Crescent. That's the one it is. So there's an accident on the left-hand lane in that vicinity. Another taxi involved with a car. This one's on Mangosuthu Highway near Comtech. So two vehicles involved in that one. There'll be major delays there, so allow for extra traveling time. Okay, I'm going to send you a picture of this one in the NTU, all the steel. You look at it, and then you make head or tail of it. That's your first update.
Thank you very much, Superintendent Raouf. You take it easy. Go clear up the roads first. We'll chat again at 7.
I'm doing driver evaluation this morning.
Driver evaluation. Wait. Is that an internal evaluation or an everybody gets evaluated evaluation?
No, people don't come to me because I failed him.
I need to send that uncle from last night.
I just realized this is internal. Why are you failing the policeman from driving?
It's a very simple thing.
Yeah.
If you stop behind the car and I can't see the tires of the car in front of me, I failed you.
Gone.
Because you cannot get out of that situation if you need to get out of it.
Oh, drive away situation. Okay, I understand. Very good. Okay, you have fun with that, and we'll catch up with you at 7. Walaikum salam. So, basically, what we just found out is that our officers, our police officers, at the very least at Metro, go through driver evaluation after getting their license quite regularly.
Yeah.
Hey? Look at that. Some of them still, I don't know. We still say some of
I'm
them
not
can't
going
drive.
in that direction.
You're not going to go get evaluated?
No, I'm not going to.
Comment on it?
Not going to comment on it.
Why?
Yesterday, I saw a very good police driver. So I was surprised. It's something I haven't seen in a long time. So perhaps these regular evaluations are working. I was surprised.
I'm not saying, I'll keep quiet as well.
This guy was driving
Yeah?
according to the speed limit. He was as bright as the moon.
Yeah?
It was nice. It was nice to see.
He was as bright as the moon.
Well, the vehicle was
The
as
vehicle.
bright as the moon.
Okay.
It's like they just changed the lights. Car was so clean also, man.
No, true story.
It was embarrassing for my one.
And listen, mind you, both of us have white vehicles. Not race group, but color.
And that vehicle too obviously was white, but still so clean. So again, maybe these evaluations are working and perhaps we need to do it outside of the force too.
So here's what we got to do right now.
The weather update. I think it's going to be playtime weather.
Okay, Durban, mostly clear today, 23 degrees at lunchtime. Pietermaritzburg started up at 9, heading up to a clear 24 degrees at their lunchtime. Margate today, clear 22. Richards Bay, a sunny 24 degrees. Ladysmith, partly cloudy, 6 up to 28 at lunch. Johannesburg, clear 26 degrees. Cape Town today, partly cloudy, 18. Outside of South Africa, you've got a sunny day in Lilongwe, Malawi, 27 at lunchtime. Pakistan's Karachi, cloudy, 31. Mecca, Medina, mostly clear, up to 42 degrees today. Dubai, sunny, 42. Perth in Australia, partly cloudy, it's 17 degrees at the moment there. Galway, Ireland, mostly clear, 20. And Gaza City, Palestine, mostly sunny with a yellow warning for extreme high temperature up to a 31 degree high in that part of the world. Today, we're expecting a guest in studio. This is a food blogger.
Okay.
Wait, now, is he bringing food?
I was just going to ask, does it mean we get
Nice
breakfast?
Does it? Yeah, exactly. Does it mean that we get breakfast?
I don't think so, but perhaps we will be told where to go to get the best breakfast.
I know where to go to get the best breakfast. It's right here at our deli. You get a TBR breakfast. You don't have to have lunch.
That's true.
No, seriously. Do you know how many people I've taken down to our deli, sat down, ordered the TBR breakfast, and the feedback on that is that, do you know what? We didn't have lunch.
Whoa. So Colonel Raouf spoke about something that I haven't tasted. It was one of the sandwiches.
The steak sandwiches.
That is something that's on my bucket list.
Oh, no, you must. That's the only thing. If he's not having a TBR breakfast at our deli, he's having the steak sandwich.
That's something I will try.
He doesn't have anything else.
Definitely.
I like the burgers.
Okay, I haven't tried the burgers.
I do. So our deli is open from just after 8 a.m. Let's say 8:30.
Yeah.
Give them a little bit of leeway. From about 8:30. Breakfast. I've seen people go down there and order breakfast at like midday.
Okay.
So I don't think there's a time limit on the breakfast. Let's just make sure.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're going in there and you know you're going to have a long day and you know you might only have time to have one meal up until you get home for supper, have the TBR breakfast.
I can tell you that the Milo and the hot chocolate's also very nice.
There you go. So this morning, speaking with Yadesh Gopal, he is a food blogger with a passion, man. So we're going to be talking with him because he's got a very inspirational story as well.
About food?
No, about him.
Oh,
and
nice.
his journey into food blogging. So we'll find out about that. And then, of course, we're talking all things tax on a Thursday with Karawa Financial Accounting Services, all of that. And in between, everything you need to know as you get up and go. So stay right there. Don't go anywhere. In fact, if you're watching the videos right now, look down at the bottom of the screen, share. Make the circle bigger. I want to say a very good morning and welcome to everybody who's out on TikTok at the moment. Thank you very much. Mr. Susankar out in Edenvale in Johannesburg. He's he's packing his Gudri away soon.
Well, he should because he's going to be coming down for the fun walk.
Is he coming down for the fun walk?
He did say so.
He you know, the thing about Paresh is that he would say that he's coming down for the fun walk. He might even end up here in Durban.
Right.
On the day. And then somebody was going to say to him, listen, there's a champagne mutton on sale at a certain restaurant, and he's gone.
So here's the thing.
Short-lived.
He mustn't tell anybody until the 12th.
There you go. Oh, man. Hey, listen, it's good to have you watching in Paresh and everybody who's there as well. Nuri and Shu. If I go through the list right now, Naz, it's going to take a while.
To say all the TBR family.
All of you guys.
That are contributing on TikTok.
Everybody. Thank you. And of course, let's pop in really quickly Facebook, YouTube, and on Instagram as well. The nicest thing that I've heard somebody do most recently is that they go onto their smart TVs, log into the YouTube app on their smart TVs, and then they go to the Al Ansar channel on YouTube, and they just leave it on.
That is awesome.
So they can go through the entire morning just doing whatever it is they need to do, and then you've got Al Ansar playing off the television set. So
you're watching, you're listening.
Yeah, all of it. And then you get everything you need to know, like about the fun walk. So there it is on your screen right there, the 5-kilometer family fun run and walk, Saturday, 11 October, Blue Lagoon Lawn, 7 a.m. We're going to go past Moses Mabhida. I drove past there yesterday. In fact, we stopped there yesterday.
Okay. Are they still
I saw all the scaffolding.
Something?
No, I think they're using all that scaffolding and everything to clean it.
Okay.
Make it look pretty for our fun walk.
I hope so.
Yeah. So Moses Mabhida, we checked out the tunnel that people have got to go turn left at, right? So you go under that tunnel. Looking beautiful as well.
That was quite fun last year, to be
honest.
Was it? It was my favorite part of the 5K.
To go through the tunnel?
Yes.
So like you get in and you emerge, you see, go towards the light,
one of those
everybody.
roller coasters where you go through the tunnel.
Yeah.
Same.
But
just on foot.
On foot. So that's the story for the 11th of October. Now, if you haven't registered, please do. www.alansar.org.za. It'll take you to our website. And right at the top of the website, you're going to see that there. Yeah. 5-kilometer fun run and walk. So go check it out. It's on our website. Just click on it and it'll take you through the necessary steps to get every member of the family registered. Add to basket. And when you're done shopping for your registration, check out, make your payment, and then email it through here. Right? If you look at the registration email, breakfastrush01@gmail.com, please send through your proof of payments. Now, when you make your payments online, the first 300 to register are those 300 that will get a goodie bag.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I hope I'm like at least in the first 10.
If you're registering.
I have. I told you I have to fill in an indemnity form.
You registered?
Yes.
Did you pay? That's the question. You see, that's why you're not going to get a goodie bag.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
Waking you up every weekday morning.
Vishal Sarwa, all over your radio.
Urban, it's time to lace up for the Breakfast Rush family 5-kilometer fun run and walk, 11 October, 7 a.m. at the Blue Lagoon Lawns. Feel the rush as you race past the iconic Moses Mabhida Stadium and take in the ocean breeze along the Durban Promenade. Then the fun really begins. Scavenger hunts, kite building, burger eating contests, food trucks, prizes, and a 6-hour live broadcast from Radio Al Insan. Bring a brand new toy to spread joy to children in hospital. And don't forget, register online.
Did you hear? Your favorite 24-hour dentist has moved? Crown Dental Studio, offering everything your smile needs, from general to cosmetic dentistry. Female practitioner now available upon request. Call us on 081-207-8621 to schedule your next appointment. Or visit our new studio at 26 McCuton Avenue, Durban North. Crown Dental Studio, your 24-hour dentist.
Don't let the academic year pass you by. Mid-year registrations are now open at Regent Business School for our new age BCom degree, with cutting-edge electives like digital leadership, digital entrepreneurship, business intelligence, and more. This versatile degree allows you to diversify your skill set and tailor your studies. Visit regent.ac.za to explore our full range of undergraduate and postgraduate programs. Regent Business School. Surround yourself with success.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willowton Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
قسمت میں میری چین سے جینا لکھ دے ڈوبے نہ کبھی میرا سفینہ لکھ دے جنت بھی گوارا ہے مگر میرے لیے اے کاتب تقدیر مدینہ لکھ دے تاجدار حرم تاجدار حرم ہو نگاہ کرم تاجدار حرم او نگاہ کرم ہم غریبوں کے دن بھی سنور جائیں گے ہم یہ بے کساں کیا کہے گا جہاں ہم یہ بے کساں کہے گا جہاں آپ کے در سے خالی اگر جائیں گے تاجدار حرم تاجدار حرم کوئی اپنا نہیں غم کے مارے ہیں ہم کوئی اپنا نہیں غم کے مارے ہیں ہم آپ کے در پہ فریاد لائے ہم ہو نگاہ کرم ورنہ چوکٹ پہ ہم ہو نگاہ کرم ورنہ چوکٹ پہ ہم آپ کا نام لے لے کے مر جائیں گے تاجدار حرم ہو نگاہ کرم تاجدار حرم تاجدار حرم کیا تم سے کہوں اے رب کے کنور تم جانت ہو من کی بتیاں دار فرقت تو آئے امی لقب کاٹے نہ کٹتی اب رتیاں تیری پریت میں سد بدھ سب بسری کب تک رہے گی یہ بے خبری گاہے بافگن دزدیدہ نظر کبھی سن بھی تو لو ہماری باتیاں آپ کے در سے کوئی نہ خالی گیا آپ کے در سے کوئی نہ خالی گیا اپنے دامن کو بھر کے سنبھالی گیا ہو حبیب حزین ہو حبیب حزین پر بھی آقا نظر مرنا اور آ کے ہستی بکھر جائیں گے تاجدار حرم تاجدار حرم میں کشو آؤ آؤ مدینے چلیں میں کشو آؤ آؤ مدینے چلے آؤ مدینے چلے آؤ مدینے چلے اسی مہینے چلے آؤ مدینے چلے تجلیوں کی عجب ہے فضا مدینے میں نگاہ شوق کی ہے انتہا مدینے میں غم حیات نہ خوف قضا مدینے میں نماز عشق کریں گے ادا مدینے میں براہ راست ہے راہ خدا مدینے میں آؤ مدینے چلے آؤ مدینے چلے اسی مہینے چلے آؤ مدینے چلے میں کشو آؤ مدینے چلے میں کشو آؤ مدینے چلے دست ساکی کوثر سے پینے چلے یاد رکھو اگر اٹھ گئی ایک نظر جتنے خالی ہے سب جام بھر جائیں گے تاجدار حرم تاجدار حرم خوف طوفان ہے بجلیوں کا ہے ڈر خوف طوفان ہے بجلیوں کا ہے ڈر سخت مشکل ہے آقا کدھر جائیں ہم آپ ہی گر نہ لیں گے ہماری خبر ہم مصیبت کے مارے کدھر جائیں گے تاجدار حرم ہو نگاہ کرم ہم غریبوں کے دن بھی سمر جائیں گے ہم یہ بے کساں کیا کہے گا جہاں آپ کے در سے خالی اگر جائیں گے تاجدار حرم.
Atif Aslam and Tajdar Haram, bringing us up to 10 minutes before 7. This uncle was working so hard on this recording.
It's beautiful.
He was.
It's absolutely
gorgeous.
beautiful.
Gorgeous.
And if you watch the video, and I can say this because I did.
You did.
He is incredibly passionate about every single word that comes out of his mouth. It comes from the deepest place within, within his heart. You can see that he wants to be there. He wants to be standing in front of Khumbade Khazra. He wants to be in Makkatul Mukarramah and Madinatul Munawwara. And all of us, inshallah, will get that opportunity.
One day is one
Ameen.
day. One day is one day. Assalamu alaikum. My 6-year-old grandson, Muhammad Mu'aiz, what's this? Always paint a picture of the Kaaba. He yearns to go on Umrah. He's 6 years old, right?
Yes.
He yearns to go on Umrah. Listening to Nasheed brings tears to my eyes. Tajdar Haram. I ask the listeners to keep Muhammad Mu'aiz in their du'as that he gets called to the Mubarak lands, inshallah.
Ameen. That is a phenomenal painting.
Hey?
It is absolutely stunning.
Oh, well
for
done,
a 6-year-old.
Well done, little
Beautiful.
one. Indeed. Zinat sending salams.
She says, looking forward to the TBR fun walk or run. Love the jokes, especially the tunnel one and going towards the light. That's what it is, hey? Going towards the light.
Finally.
What?
Finally. Somebody open the door. I can walk in.
Okay.
Zinat, open the door.
The jokes.
I'm going to walk in. Thank you, Zinat.
Zinat, you're causing problems early in the morning.
Check this here, right? Serious face. If we had to sit like this and speak like this and continue like this for 2 hours every single morning, I don't think this is a breakfast you would want to eat.
No.
But if we just chilled out and relaxed and had a little bit of fun while giving you news, views, and interviews, and we could be serious every now and then that's a breakfast you would want to eat.
I think so. At the end of the day, I don't want to go back to sleep when I wake up.
Can I say dawa?
You can.
I did. Thank
Salams,
you, Zina.
my inspiring, enthusiastic team.
Yeah.
Can you play Sultan-e-Karbala from Shahida Bags?
Shahida Bags, if it's in the playlist, it's possible, but just not today because the show's pre-compiled.
And then Salaamu Alaikum to Shana. She said, I would like to congratulate my son. He gave me such good news. He got his license. Muzaffar Sheikh from
Yay.
Newcastle. I love you. And then he says, she says she's fasting and you're making my mouth water.
Sorry, Shanaz.
Yeah, it's gonna only get a little bit harder for you.
Don't think of it that way, Shanaz. Don't think of it that way. Don't think of it as we're making your mouth water. No. I want you to think of it as we're testing your resolve. That's all. That's all. It's like in the middle of Ramadan, right?
Right.
When Tobacco forgets that everybody's fasting, and she brings in her child into the reception area, and honestly, it happens every night.
Of course, completely unintentional. Yeah.
Testing your resolve. That's what she says anyway. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm going to go I'll make my lunch while Naz reads this entire message.
Salaamu Alaikum. She says to everybody, the technicians, the Al Ansar family, everybody in the building, Subhanallah, I'm reciting along with the Nasheed. Well done. Blessed Thursday. And then she says, I'm hearing Nish most of the time on radio during the shows.
Yeah.
Summa Ameen, inshallah.
Here's the thing. And we're trying our best. So if anybody says, no, we're leaving Nazmira out of this, we're not doing it deliberately. We're trying our best to get her to do some of the interviews for the TBR Fun Run and Walk, that one there. Yeah. Problem is, teachers teach during teaching time.
That's true.
And this teacher teaches post-teaching time because she goes from being a normal school teacher to being a madrasa. Can I call it school teacher?
You can say, yeah, I'm a madrasa educator.
And that takes her to way late in the afternoon.
And nobody's in the building at that time.
No, a lot of people in this building.
To record at least.
They don't, it's live.
Okay.
All right, happy birthday, Husna. Hope you have a wonderful day. Abba sent the message, but we're saying from our side, Husna, happy birthday, little one.
And we hope that Abba is bringing you to the TBR Fun Walk again this year.
Shanaz, Assalamu alaikum, Mubarak to Mubashira and Aslam. May Allah bless you both from mum and dad. This is not because they had their nikah yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah, we still didn't get the biryani. I don't know.
Fatima Razak, she says, Salams Nish, any pensioner rate for the fun run? Jazakallah Nani Fatima.
50 rand?
Yes.
You would have found that out if you went online. Here's the thing. There are different rates. And I keep saying go online and have a look because what's going on there is there are 4 categories,
correct,
right? If you go online, you're going to get a category, $50. 2 categories, 100 rand. And then the pensioner rate of 50 rand. So pensioners and tiny little ones get 50% off.
That is amazing.
Right? Now, the reason there's 4 categories is because of the indemnity that needs to be filled in for people below the age of 18.
Makes sense. So I'm going to break it down for you.
Go.
7 to 11, 50 rands. 12 to 17, 100 rands. 18 to 59, 100 rands. And 60 plus, 50 rands.
Done. There you go. So yes, to Nani Fatima out in Phoenix, I believe it is, there is a pensioner rate. But Nani Fatima, I'd love to hear that you guys have registered the entire family, all the kids, son-in-law, children,
Inshallah.
grandchildren.
Even the neighbor that we have conversations with while we're hanging the clothes.
Huh?
Yes.
Why are you having... But then again, you stay in a gated estate. There's no big walls. Inshallah, we'll be there, Farida. We're looking forward to seeing you.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, we're looking
Love
forward to
it.
seeing you.
Salaamu alaikum to Fozi from Pietermaritzburg, who also promised that she will be there.
Fozi's coming down from Maritzburg for this one.
And to Fazila, she says, hey, you guys, it is so early in the morning and you guys talking about food.
That's when you have breakfast.
Did you have breakfast?
In the morning. Yeah.
That's why.
I mean, we got a whole food blogger waiting outside to be inside the studio shortly.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah. I'll tell you what we do. We take a break, we come back, news, and then the food blogger.
The Breakfast Rush. Brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is Sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
My name is Leah Ismail, and I only listen to The Breakfast Rush.
Dorben, are you ready? The TBR Family 5 Kilometer Fun Run and Walk hits the Blue Lagoon lawns on 11 October starting at 7 a.m. Experience the thrill of the scenic route, dash past the iconic Moses Mabhida Stadium, and soak in stunning views along the Durban Promenade. Then stick around for epic family fun and games, food trucks, prizes, and live coverage from Radio Al Ansar. Don't forget, bring along a new toy for kids in hospital and register online.
KZN, let's go shopping. Durban India shopping at Saxony Westwood Mall from the 15th to the 31st of August. Get all your shopping done for men, women, and children. So bring the whole family. We have the latest fashion in bridal wear and Eastern wear, an exciting kids zone, tantalizing foods, entertainment, and so much more. Monday to Thursday, free entry. Weekends, only 20 Rand per person. Open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Remember, awesome entertainment every weekend, only at Durban India shopping at Saxony Westwood Mall.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
مولاي صل وسلم دائما ابدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم مولاي صل وسلم دائما ابدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم ربي صل عليه ربي صل عليه يا ربي صل عليه صلوات الله عليه الله يا رسول الله يا رسول الله All the poetry ever written, every verse and every line, all the love songs in the world and every melody and rhyme, if they were combined, they would still be unable to express what I want to define when I try to describe my love for you. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على
The Breakfast Rush Main News Bulletin.
Making news at 7, budget cuts to the KwaZulu-Natal legislature operations were a concern to members of the provincial legislature during a meeting with the KZN Treasury yesterday. Good morning, I'm Tabila Duma. Budget cuts to the KwaZulu-Natal legislature operations were a concern to members of the provincial legislature during a meeting with KZN Treasury yesterday. The Standing Committee on Oversight met with the Treasury to discuss funding for the KZN legislature. The legislature budget has seen a substantial increase from the various budget allocations from the 2009 and 2010 financial year zero-based budget exercise, showing an increase of from 72 million rands in 2009 and 2010 to 566 million rands in 2027 and 2028. On the other hand, the budget cuts over the years increased from 5.1 million rands in 2011 and 2012 to 190.6 million rands in 2027 and 2028. Joanna Adubohen, a budget analyst with the KZN Treasury, explained in a presentation that the net effect is that the legislature's budget increases substantially over the years under review, despite the implementation of the budget cuts. King Mrs. Zulu Zwelithini has distanced himself from the call for every Zulu person to donate 10 rands monthly to support the running of his kingdom. Through his spokesperson, Prince Tulani Zulu, King Mrs. Zulu stated yesterday that the proposal was not sanctioned by his office as well as that of any official kingdom structure. The king was reacting to a proposal from his personal advisors, African historian Professor Jabulani Mapahla and Abantu Batho Congress founder Philani Mavundla. In more local news, during proceedings at the Durban High Court on Tuesday, it emerged that the number of houses requiring waste collection in December 2017 had doubled. Furthermore, the audit report supporting this figure may have been inaccurate. The Durban solid waste tender fraud case involves former eThekwini municipality mayor Zandile Gumede, who is one of the 21 accused. They face multiple charges including fraud, racketeering, corruption, money laundering, and violations of the Municipal Finance Management Act and the Municipal Systems Act, all related to the 320 million rands DSW tender. A state witness who worked at the solid waste unit in 2017 compared the number of households requiring waste services as reflected in the closed tender drafted in 2017 with the number indicated in the audit report. She noticed a significant difference of 86,431 households between the tender and the audit report. Alan Robert Abu, the fourth accused, was the deputy head of the solid waste unit at the time. The witness, who cannot be named due to court instructions, stated that the number of households reflected in the tender's bid specifications was drawn from an audit report. The defense challenged the state's assertion that Abu dictated these additional numbers to a contract administrator who drafted the December tender document. In national news, 2 suspects appeared in the Kariaga Magistrates Court yesterday where they faced charges of kidnapping and extortion. Ayabulela Busakwe, aged 31, and Andile Matumbu, aged 29, are accused of kidnapping a 73-year-old who was abducted on the 11th of August this year by 2 men who blocked her path using a vehicle on Crocker Street in Kariaga. After her kidnapping, a ransom demand was made, prompting an urgent investigation led by the Hawks. She was finally released on the 16th of August and was found unharmed close to the Kariaga police station and reunited with her family the same day. Following her release, Busakwe and Matumbu were arrested in various locations in Gqeberha. The SAPS says it's taking measures to address the significant capacity shortages within its crime intelligence division and detective services. This emerged in parliamentary replies by the police ministry following inquiries from MK Party Member of Parliament Sandile Mwali, who sought clarity on current vacancies and recruitment strategies within these critical branches of law enforcement. Mwali inquired about the steps that the SAPS has taken to address the capacity shortages in the crime intelligence and the detective services. In international news, the United States yesterday announced fresh sanctions on 4 more judges and prosecutors currently serving on the International Criminal Court. This is the latest move against the court that previously issued arrest warrants for Israeli leaders over alleged war crimes in Gaza. Taking a look at news in Pietermaritzburg on 105.6 FM, the 28-year-old man accused of raping learners at a northern KwaZulu-Natal court was back before the Nkandla Magistrates Court yesterday to face charges in connection with the incidents. KwaZulu-Natal Education MEC Sipho Hlomoga condemned the crimes and called for swift action by the justice system. The suspect was arrested on the 20th of May following a coordinated effort by police, community members and stakeholders, including Big Israeli Taxi Association. At the time, he was accused of raping learners residing in cottages at the high school, sparking outrage across the province. KwaZulu-Natal Police spokesperson Colonel Robert Nichuinda said the suspect briefly escaped police custody while being transported to a correctional facility, but was rearrested. And finally, 2 men have been sentenced to 15 years direct imprisonment for their role in a violent cash and transit heist in June 2022. Sabonga Mncube, aged 30, and Mbongeleni Manyoni, aged 35, were found guilty of ambushing an armored vehicle on the R103 near Escort. The duo was sentenced in the Escort Regional Court this week. KwaZulu-Natal Hawk spokesperson Lieutenant Colonel Simpuya Mhlongo revealed that during the heist, the pair fired multiple shots, causing the vehicle to lose control before disarming security guards and using explosives to blast open the vehicle. Mhlongo said an undisclosed amount of cash was stolen and the accused fled the scene in their getaway vehicles. The Pietermaritzburg Serious Organized Crime Investigation team responded swiftly and the suspects were arrested the following day. Now taking a look at financial indicators, the rand to the US dollar is trading at 17 rands and 66 cents, to the euro at 20 rands and 59 cents, to the pound at 23 rands and 76 cents. The Saudi Riyal is at 4 rands and 71 cents. Gold is trading at $3,348.62 an ounce, while Brent crude oil is trading at $67.02 a barrel. That's it for now. I will be back with your headlines at 7:30. For Red Island Sign News, I'm Tabila Duma.
Thank you very much, Tabila Duma. Naz, if I said to you, do you know what is a sound bath? Would the answer be yes or no?
No.
Initially?
Initially, no.
Right.
But I researched it, so
And
now
then-
the answer would be yes.
Right. So if I said to you, wherever you are listening in from, watching the video, whatever the case may be, do you know what is a sound bath? What would the answer be? So I'm going to leave it to you for a second to just think about it. Do you actually know what a sound bath is? And we'll come back and talk about it after this.
This traffic update is brought to you by Suzuki Newcastle, a member of the Darkrad Group.
Breakfast rush traffic.
Superintendent Raouf, assalamu alaikum. Welcome.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I've got 4 sound bars in my lounge where I listen to surround sound.
No, man, not bar. Bath, as in B-A-T-H, bath.
As in synonym of shower.
On that one I put the earphones on when I'm showering.
I get worried about you every now and then, I must be honest. Like, we need to have this discussion. Safety, security, all of those, like health and safety. I have to treat him like a child now. Seriously. You're going to get shocked in your ears,
I
man.
have problems on NC. Approximately 3 to 4 hours before the NC opens up again due to the early accident where the truck has capsized and there's steel all over the roadway. It's going to be a long time now before that roadway opens. So the alternate route now, what's happening is it's stacking up the heavies on the N3. The light motor vehicles are being taken off. You're going to be using the R103 and the old Comrades route until you get to Cater Ridge or Camperdown. One of those two, you can then jump back onto the freeway again, going towards Pietermaritzburg. The accident we spoke about as well on the N2, that one's cleared up, so there's nothing going on there at the moment. Connor Bombay Road and Chetty Road in Pietermaritzburg, an accident as well, so there's going to be delays in that vicinity. There's an excavator traveling through the to the gorge towards Toof. Now, this excavator is quite big. It's holding up traffic. Now, it's driving through the gorge towards Toof. So everything is behind this vehicle, following at about 10, 15 km per hour. Please just stay there. Do not overtake. It's blind corners and blind rises in the area. Just follow that vehicle until you get out of that place there, please. I'm getting more information about the T closure. So traffic is still, they say it's built up now as far as Mahogany Ridge stands straight around there. So very, very congested conditions on the NC this morning. We're traveling, going towards Pietermaritzburg. So like I said to you, use the old route, that's the Comrades route, and you'll be able to get to Pietermaritzburg with other traffic. Like the heavies are being stacked, the light motor vehicles are being sent through to the Comrades route. The N2 north and southbound is congested as you're approaching Spaghetti Junction, northbound from the M7, southbound from Spaghetti Junction, so there will be delays. Fog and mist on the NC between Hammersdale and Market Road. It's starting to clear up, it's starting to settle with the sun coming out, but just remember, just be extra alert. whilst you're traveling out this morning, please. That's your second update.
So, which direction are you driving in? Are you going up the M3 right now?
You want me to send you pictures of the beach?
Yeah. I'm not gonna come to the beach. I'm gonna get sunburnt in my head.
You'll be there
The water
in a little bit from now.
The water's looking.
Water's crystal clear.
So
all that brown stuff, whatever it was, is no more there. The water's crystal clear.
So we'll get Nishal to bring swimming gear for the 11th as well.
Nishal hasn't swum in the ocean. Nishal hasn't swum in the ocean in 2 years.
But why?
I've seen the ocean almost on a daily basis.
Do you know how therapeutic it is?
Yes, I do. I do know how therapeutic it is to swim in the ocean, but Superintendent Raouf just told you about some brown thing
That's
that was
no longer there.
I don't trust that. No ways. Thanks, Soup. Salaam alaikum. Be good. Drive safely. Oh, boy. Salam, Soup. He gone. There we go.
He's disappointed.
I know he's disappointed. I'm not going to go and swim in brown, murky water.
It's not brown. Monley will come with us.
Monley, not even Monley that brave. Not even Monley's that brave to go and swim. I know he said it's not brown and murky anymore.
Yeah.
I just want to know what caused it to be brown and murky, the way it was brown and murky, and if all of those things, even though not visible, if all of those things are gone.
They're gone, and salt
Says who?
is pure. Salt cleanses.
Still, I am skeptical.com. Here's the thing. Personally, and this is not the radio station and directors and this is just me now. I want 3 independent companies that are doing this for free, right? Like out of their goodness of their hearts.
Yeah.
But professional companies to go in and check the water quality 3 times every single day for the next 60 days and put a graph together.
And then only will you go in?
No, and then only will I read the report.
This traffic update is brought to you by Suzuki Newcastle, a member of the Dockrad Group. For the Suzuki that enables you to live, dream and think big. Your limitless potential begins at Suzuki Newcastle. Make every journey possible. Contact us today on 034-312-7805 for a quote. Our customer service-driven sales team is ready to assist you. We don't only deliver nationwide, but right to your door. Suzuki Newcastle, a member of the Dockrad Group.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willowton Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is Sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
Get ready, Durban! The TBR Family 5-kilometer fun run and walk is happening. 11 October at the Blue Lagoon Lawns, kicking off at 7 a.m. Join us for a day packed with excitement, a scavenger hunt, kite building, a burger eating showdown, and prizes galore. Enjoy food trucks, family games, and a live 6-hour broadcast from Radio Al Ansar. Don't forget, bring a new toy to brighten a child's day in hospital.
Welcome to Simplex Radio. Visit our showroom for the full range of car audio. Our TV department carries top brands with quality LED panels, full HD to Ultra HD, and now the experience of Super Ultra HD. Visit our theater rooms and transform your home with brands like Onkyo, Integra, Denon, Boston Acoustics, Yamaha, and more for quality audio visual experience. Now available, full range of home appliances. A one-stop shopping experience. Call 031 306 4029 or Kenilworth Park, 202 Brickfield Road, Overport. Simplex Radio, the name you can trust.
The views and opinions expressed by the guest and presenters of Radio Al Ansar are not necessarily the views and opinions of Radio Al Ansar and the Al Ansar Foundation.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willowton Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
TBR, it is where you come to for breakfast radio. That's what you come here for. Breakfast radio. It's everything you need to know as you get up and get going. So sitting in the car, heading off to school, drop off the kids, going down to work, getting to the office, whatever it is, we'll tell you your news, views, interviews, and get up to a little bit of musty in between as well. Now, every now and then on our live streams, we have the pleasure of interacting with some very, very interesting people. So, just a couple of days ago, like last week, right? We were live and we were just doing whatever it is we do every morning. And there was a food blogger that was watching the video on TikTok and was commenting as well, and then managed to get a hold of us after the show. So today we have our special guest in the studio, food blogger, content creator, and inspiration to many, Yudesh Gopal. Yudesh isn't just passionate about food. He has an incredible story of perseverance and determination, and he's here in the studio today to share his story, his love for food, and some words of encouragement. Yudesh, good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Anisha, and a warm assalamu alaikum to our Islamic listeners as well. It's absolutely great to be on the show.
Nice to have you.
I'm actually a food blogger that travels throughout the country, and it actually started off in June of last year.
Yeah.
And you see, my dad fell ill in May, and in order to deal with things, because it became too stressful for myself, I decided that I'm going to follow my passion.
Yeah.
Apart from me being accepted in culinary school 2 years ago, I didn't have the funding, Jazakallah. I didn't have the funding to pursue my career. So I decided, let me use this time and focus on my passion and get my blessings from my parents as well. And, continue on my culinary journey.
So before you continue to answer all of our questions without us asking it, give us an opportunity to ask the questions. Let's go for
So, Brother Yudesh, every journey comes with obstacles. What were some of the biggest challenges you faced along the way?
Finance was one.
Okay.
And the other, well, there was no other obstacle, in fact. Finance was the only obstacle. So as I said, doing the alternative thing and meeting wonderful people in the culinary world and getting inspiration. When I moved up to Johannesburg, I met so many people and very plain, simple, and yet humble ladies and gentlemen who are actually from Durban. And are making such a big and wonderful success of themselves in Johannesburg, in the culinary world.
So that's motivational for you as well, meeting good people, people in the same field as you,
people
and all of that.
From.
Absolutely. Was there ever a moment where you felt like just giving up? And what kept you going?
The thought of being in the kitchen with my grandfather.
Right.
I started cooking at a tender age of 8. I was a lad that was actually in the kitchen playing around in the by the cupboards, and my grandfather, I remember this so clearly, he called me to clean potatoes. I eventually ended up cutting it, and then in that kitchen was the first time I actually started cooking, and I actually made a potato curry at the age of 8. Yes.
At the age of 8.
Do you remember what it tasted like?
Amazing.
No.
Do you know how to make a potato curry?
Yes, I do.
Lovely.
I'll tell you.
Mashallah.
I'll tell you how to do it. You pick up the phone, you phone Yudesh. And you don't tell anybody else. He makes it, you just present it.
Cheating. So what inspired your passion for food and storytelling through blogging?
So this journey began because you have many people out there in the world. They want to get their self out there, and you see tons of videos. But the thing is that you get a good amount that just do it for the sake of doing it. And you get people who are genuinely passionate about it. And you can see it in their eyes when they cook.
Absolutely.
And for me, when
like when they're cutting onions and they're actually clear.
I think, the passion behind it. You
Oh,
can taste it too.
Yeah, taste it. Okay, go on.
And when they, put a plate together, and one of the key things in food is plating. If you don't have the right plating, you can make or break a dish, no matter how good that dish is. Plating plays a key factor in that.
I have to find out, man. What you just said, is it the same for takeaway?
For takeaway?
Yeah. Because
takeaway, yes, it's important, whichever way.
Let me tell you why.
It's serving, right?
Yeah.
It's still presenting.
Recently, went to this spot. I'm not going to say who.
Okay.
And I purchased a curry with rice.
Right.
Let me just put this out there, right? If you want to satisfy Nishal's palate, don't offer me something exotic. Don't go think about the most expensive thing you could put onto a plate. No, just give me curry and rice.
You can't eat prawn.
I'm a happy boy. Seriously, I'm like a kid in a candy store. You give me curry. Honestly, so
favorite curry choice?
Mutton.
Okay.
Second favorite's mutton. Third, mutton. Come on, think about it. Well, I'm joking. Right? The palette's a little bit wider now. Anyway, plain dal and rice for you. For me, listen, Wahab's commenting. He says plain dal and rice for you. Add in masala fried fish, and we're on. Honestly. So it's not that whole big, fat, exotic, oh, no, you need to put this and that. No.
It's simplicity.
Now, here's the thing, the takeaway story. You get this polystyrene container, right? And there's a little separation thingamabob in the middle there.
Yes.
So they give you half a pot of rice and 2 tablespoons of curry.
Whoa.
How do you eat that? Do you sit there and just chow the rice and sniff at the curry for a while and then chow more rice? And how? Like, do takeaway owners think logically when they're putting these dishes together? Because you cannot serve that much of curry with that much of rice.
Correct. Yeah.
Right? So when you talk about plating, and I'm talking about presentation when it comes to takeaway, would you agree when I say that partition in the polystyrene should not be there?
No, it shouldn't.
Yeah, because then, now you're dictating how much curry I'm going to get.
Yeah, it's basically telling you to make the best of what you have.
Oh, absolutely. Let's get to this one here. Looking back, what's the one lesson your journey has taught you that you would like others to hold on to?
I would say that a person or individuals in the culinary world, or whatever dreams or aspirations that you have of becoming somebody, there will be a lot of negativity out there. There's more negativity than positivity. And you have to have the ability to overcome all that negativity and just go on. Like, for me, I would say that when I started food blogging, it was basically people thought, you know what, it's just going to be like a good, just a short journey.
Yeah.
But for me, it was just discovering. Like, for me, like a go-to meal, like you said that your go-to meal would be like curry.
Yeah.
So for me, a good mac and mince.
Right.
Mac and mince with olives, feta cheese, and pecan nuts chopped.
Ooh.
That sounds nice.
Yeah.
Lekker.
So would that also be your favorite thing to prepare?
One of my favorite dishes is actually a butter chicken.
Oh, nice.
Did you do that this morning? Remember when we spoke previously, I said, if you're going to come here and you're going to talk food, you're going to have to bring some food with you. And then he came here, a whole food blogger, with his luggage because he's flying back to Gauteng. Nothing else.
What I would like to see is you being his sous chef in the kitchen.
A sous chef?
Yeah.
I've done that already.
No, next to him, preparing.
I've done that. No, not with him, at home.
Yeah, but not with him. That would be incredible.
Yeah. Right. So here's the thing. Before we ask you the last question, let me just add one in there, in between. In between. Right. What if somebody hasn't ever seen your blog? Right. Firstly, what's the handle? Where would they go to see your blog, your food blog? Which platforms? And if you could give a quick 30-second sales pitch / description of the blog.
So my food blog is actually Food Hunter. It's on TikTok. But when you do a search, do search for Yudesh Gopal, and you'll find my food blog. And you'll basically find everything that I have done. And when it comes to the culinary world, it shows you places that I have been. And it also puts you in a position to experience what I have, but on a video format. So, whenever I go to, whenever I have the opportunity to go to a place, I always visualize myself there first. And I ask, is this a place that you want to go to? And I go.
Right.
So,
YUDESH.GOPAL. YUDESH.GOPAL. That would be the handle. And Food Hunter, food blogger / business promoter, passion for food, cooking and food and all that. Over 7,000 followers. And I'm looking at your page right now, right?
Yeah.
So videos with thousands and thousands and thousands of views. Hey, you've done like carts and things, not just stores. Like food carts. There's hotels. There's a music box. So you've been around, just going around in pop-up markets and what have you, tasting and getting involved, and then doing reviews.
I see the viral Dubai chocolate here as well.
I actually did a collaboration over there.
Yeah.
And I compared what you could get for 400 Rand compared to the Dubai chocolate itself. And I bought about 16 items from Checkers.
Okay.
To cater for 2 people for 2 weeks for 400 Rand. In place of the Dubai chocolate.
In place of the Dubai chocolate.
That's an interesting way of looking at it.
That's very much. All right, Yudesh, last question from Naz.
Last question from Naz would be, what advice would you give to someone who has a passion but doesn't know where to start or feels afraid to take that leap? I know what I want to do. I don't know if it's going to work. What would you say to them?
Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. It may be a decision that you really have to think hard about, but do not be afraid to put yourself out there. Make yourself known, and also never give up on that special dream that you have, because once you give up on that special dream that you have, there's no really going back. So just put yourself out there. It's going to be a tough decision that you have to make, but it's something that you're going to have to do. So I wish everyone in the culinary world and aspiring chefs and people that also want to get into the culinary world and whatever field that you are in or want to pursue, do not give up on your dreams.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. The dream is there, and the only way you're going to achieve it is if you push.
I mean,
so Brother Wahab is online, and he's always texting and chatting and what have you on our TikTok live. Apparently, you were supposed to take him out for lunch or something like that and teach him how to blog or whatever the case may be.
I was
busy, right?
No,
you can say it. Just say it like, Wahab, I was too busy to take you out.
Wahab can catch the fish.
Wahab can catch what fish? The one we're going to have with the dog.
And then Yudesh can prepare it.
Done.
Nishal can eat it.
Yeah, I'll eat it.
Inshallah, I can do that.
There you go, Wahab. You catch the fish. Yudesh go and prepare it, and I'll do the tasting. Done and dusted. Yudesh, what a pleasure meeting you and speaking with you and having you on the program this morning. Thank you very much for coming through.
Jazakallah for having me. And it's been such a pleasure and honor, especially to not only hear from you all on my TikTok live, but as well as to meet you all in person. It's I'm feeling very honored, and it's an absolute pleasure. I mean,
and for us as well.
It is. The only thing I'm disappointed with, honestly, is that Wahab didn't catch the fish, giving you this the opportunity to make it for us to taste it.
Maybe it's something they can do on the 11th.
There you go. I want to say hello to Paco Chilies on the TikTok live right now. Paco Chilies. Where are you getting your hot chilies from me? Because we can't find a valid market, got nothing. Anyway, yes, thank you very much. Again, have a safe journey back to Gauteng.
Jazakallah and Assalamu alaikum to my Muslim and of course my
Well, everybody.
Everybody, yes, basically everybody that I love and care about.
Wa alaikum salam.
I mean,
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
The Breakfast Rush. It's the only way to start your day.
Dreaming of becoming a chartered accountant? The journey starts here at Regent Business School. Our Bachelor of Commerce in Accounting degree is now officially endorsed by SAICA, the South African Institute for Chartered Accountants. With this prestigious qualification, you'll be on track to enroll in the SAICA-endorsed postgraduate diploma in accounting, take the board exams, and earn the elite title of Chartered Accountant, CASA. Visit regent.ac.za. Mid-year registrations are still open.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
This feature on The Breakfast Rush is powered by the Cellular City Group of Vodacom shops at the Pavilion Superstore 2.0, Entrance 6, Westwood Mall, Bluff Towers, The Workshop Durban, Megacity, Bridge City, Brookside Mall PMB, and the Nelson Mandela Square Stanton 2.0.
So, our set of Vodacom stores, as always, every day now says, Nishal, give away some prizes. Go for it. No problem.
Yes, make
get somebody on the
people's
line.
day better.
Yeah, there you go. Just get somebody on the line. Ask them some easy questions. Give away a prize. And then we phone the guy and he's not answering. And the thing, your phone's ringing.
Quickly answer your phone.
Your phone's ringing.
There you go.
Bilal.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, Bilal. It's Nishal and Nazmira from the Breakfast Russian Radio Al Insar. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, and you?
Alhamdulillah. Bilal, tell us, where are you from?
I am from Durban.
Durban. All right, Bilal.
Yes, Ashtabad.
Nice. Okay, so do you listen to the Breakfast Rush on a regular basis?
Every day, driving.
Every day while it. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so then you know how this works, right? We ask you a couple of easy questions. You get 3 out of 3. We give you a prize.
No problem.
Right, let's do it. Bilal, true and false questions. Remember, we're talking about deals on home internet. So, Bilal, can I also ask you to turn the volume on your radio set down just a little bit for me, please?
It is off.
It's off. Okay, so I'm getting something else. But anyway, here it is. True or false? The X25 Max can support up to 128 devices. True or false?
True.
Absolutely. Question number 2. You can get 600 gigabytes of data up to 30 Mbps speed for just 449 rands a month over 36 months. True or false?
True.
Yes, it is. Number 3, final question. Get this correct, we give you a prize. Home internet uses fixed lines, which makes it more stable than mobile data, which is affected by signal drops. True or false?
True.
It is absolutely true.
Congratulations.
Now, by that you can hear Bilal pays attention.
Yep. That was easy.
Well done. Bilal, you are Thursday winner this morning. One of our guys from Vodacom is going to telephone you, be in touch with you, let you know exactly what you've won and when you can pick it up.
Okay, just the siren.
Ameen. Bilal, drive safely, brother. Thank you for listening.
As easy as that.
Hey, quick and fast from our set of Vodacom stores. Hey, listen, you can go and follow them right now at Cellular City Group on all of their social media.
This feature on The Breakfast Rush is powered by the Cellular City Group of Vodacom shops at the Pavilion Superstore 2.0, Entrance 6, Westwood Mall, Bluff Towers, The Workshop Durban, Megacity, Bridge City, Brookside Mall PMB, and the Nelson Mandela Square Stanton 2.0, Vodacom shop. For smartphones, laptops, routers, asset insurance, gaming, IoT, payment platforms, and the latest gadgets to always keeping you in the forefront of innovation and technology. Home and business internet to ensure that you have the best connection. Plug and play home internet to fully installed fiber. Our infrastructure provides a resilient platform for your critical business applications, which will help your business perform best. Vodacom shop at the Pavilion Superstore 2.0, Westwood Mall, The Bluff, The Workshop Durban, Umlazi Mega City, Bridge City Kwamashu, Brookside Mall PMB, and the Nelson Mandela Square Sandton 2.0.
The Breakfast Rush News Headlines.
Making news at the bottom of the hour, Minister of Tourism Patricia de Lille has dissolved the South African Tourism Board with immediate effect after they unlawfully convened a special board meeting earlier this month. The 8 bullets that killed a Durban mother of 2 whom her husband allegedly murdered were a specific type designed to expand on impact with a target, causing wider wound cavity. This was detailed in the ballistic analysis report compiled by forensic expert Captain Solomon Modisane. And finally, Ukraine has lost billions of dollars in aid from the U.S. Agency for International Development, Washington's primary funding channel for political projects abroad. That's it for now. For Radio Alansar News, I'm Tamila Duma.
Thank you very much, Tabila Duma. Much appreciated. It's 7:38 if you need to set your clock.
This traffic update is brought to you by Audi Centre Newcastle, a member of the Docrat Group.
Breakfast rush traffic.
So before we get to traffic, right? I earlier asked the question, do you know what is a sound bath? Anissa went on to Google and Google gave her the answer and then she copied it, she pasted it and she sent it through.
Okay, what did she say?
She says, Salamu alaikum to the fabulous team, Michelle and Naj. A sound bath is a meditative experience where a person is surrounded by sound waves via gongs, chimes, drums, and singing bowls. Anissa, thank you.
That is lovely.
Only question I have is, how does a bowl sing?
It doesn't.
Hey? It doesn't.
Bang it with something.
I'm getting stuck on this one, yeah. But anyway, Superintendent Rauf, assalamu alaikum, and welcome back to TBR.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
What's happening on the roads?
If you're driving on the N2 between King Shaka Airport and the toll gate, on the first, just past the, it's on the Center Island. You've got a vehicle that had an accident. Please be aware of that, please. A traffic congestion on the N2 southbound before the Umlazi ramp. It's very congested condition. So please just be aware. The traffic is very slow moving. Accident as you go past the Housewives Market on Flower Road. There will be delays in that vicinity as well. Allow for extra traveling time in that vicinity, please. Major delay in Kaiser Road in Hillcrest. Now remember, this is obviously for that the tractor that was driving the excavator that's causing a problem. So remember, the N3 is closed due to the earlier accident. You've been taken off the N3 onto the old R103 on that road. Heavy vehicles are being stacked. Now this is due to a truck that capsized with all the steel lying all over the roadway. So major delays this morning on the N3. Please just either you reschedule your route, your time to travel, or you use alternate route where they're going to be taking you off the freeway. That's your final update.
Sup, thank you very, very much for the updates this morning. Much appreciated. Are you still driving past at the beach?
That's done. I've seen there were some very good views this morning.
Ah, that means you went past South Beach.
Don't tell everyone.
Assalamu alaikum. Terrible.com, these two, honestly. Hey, Zubair Karwa and Nabila Latif ready to talk to us about SARS, the South African Revenue Services, and home industries. So if you thought, no, I'm sitting here, I'm making my samosas and I'm selling my samosas from home, it's okay. We'll find out about that. Home industries and SARS. Do you know, you mentioned when Yudesh was talking, right? You mentioned Dubai chocolates.
Yes.
They're very expensive.
Very tasty.
I don't know. I haven't, right? I'm not going to say yes or no to that. But I know they're very expensive because I've seen the price tag.
Yeah. So
Right.
I didn't pay for it.
You didn't? Yeah. Wow.
No.
Anyway, here's my question. Somebody, I'm not going to say who, but you know who, right? Somebody made chocolate samosas,
Uh-huh.
right? Like with actual samosa
Yeah,
par,
yes.
and they put chocolate inside
Yes.
there. And then the price of a chocolate samosa, the samosa was run about the normal this size, 2 bites and it's gone
Right.
size.
Uh-huh.
But the price was like as if the samosa was like a quarter bunny.
Whoa. So I haven't had those
Did they
ones.
put the Dubai chocolate in there? Is my question.
I don't think so. If there was no pistachio and no kunafa, then probably not.
I don't think she knows how to spell those big words that she was using, honestly. But anyway.
That's what the Dubai chocolate is.
Is it?
Yes.
Right. So now if you're running a home industry where you're selling, making money, size, we'd love to have a conversation with you. Zubair Karwa and Nabila Latif will be in studio in moments to get into that conversation.
This traffic update is brought to you by Audi Centre Newcastle, a member of the Docrat Group. Discover luxury, elegance and sophistication in a brand new Audi. Get hyped to explore the city and rule the road with Audi Centre Newcastle. Contact us today on 034 370 8700 to get a quote. We don't only deliver nationwide, but right to your door. Audi Centre Newcastle, a member of the Docrat Group.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is Sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
This is the place where safe Adam might be sometimes yeah, it gets a little crowded sometimes, but we manage. The Breakfast Rush.
Almost 1 in 5 South African children attend school each day without having eaten breakfast. This seriously affects their ability to concentrate and understand lessons. The Al Imdad Foundation's Make Breakfast Possible campaign allows learners to enjoy a high-energy cereal at the start of the school day. Help children to focus on learning and not hunger. Let's make breakfast possible today. Donate online at alimdad.com or call 0861 786 243 for more information.
Discover the wonders of Egypt with Show Mita's Travel this October school holidays, visiting Cairo and Sharm el-Sheikh. 7 nights from 27,490 Rand per person sharing, departing 3rd and returning 12th October. Includes return flights 7 nights in 4 and 5-star hotels, all-inclusive meal basis in Sharm el-Sheikh, internal flights and transfers. Contact Show Mita's Travel on 031 207 6987 or email info@mitastravel.co.za.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
बुला लो या रसूल अल्लाह बुला लो या हबीब अल्लाह बुला लो या रसूल अल्लाह बुला लो या हबीब अल्लाह बुला लो फिर मुझे शागे बहरो बर मदीने में मैं फिर रोता हुआ आऊं तेरे दर पर मदीने में बुला लो या रसूल अल्लाह बुला लो या हबीब अल्लाह बुला लो या रसूल अल्लाह बुला लो या हबीब अल्लाह मदीने जाने वालों जाओ जाओ फी अमानिल्लाह मदीने जाने वालों जाओ
आओ जाओ फी अमानिल्लाह कभी तो अपना भी लग जाएगा बिस्तर मदीने में कभी तो अपना भी लग.
So, Naz, when I talk about home industries, what comes to mind besides the auntie that is making her own samosa par, besides the uncle who's folding it together and just like, selling from home, whatever the case may be? What other home industries comes to mind when I say home industry?
There are many. I mean, people
Yeah.
are not only preparing food.
Mhm.
There are people that are preparing clothing. There are people that are
Right.
sewing. So many things. People that are personalizing items.
Mhm.
The list goes on.
So here's the story. Basically, if you are making an income from home, providing a service, whatever the case may be, that's a home industry.
Correct.
It may not necessarily be a registered business, but there's a transaction that's taking place. There's money going into your bank account. There's income.
I do think that you're going to cause a little bit of hypertension.
If I don't want to cause hypertension, I want to be giving out information, and that's what we want to achieve
Preventing
now.
it in the long term.
There we go with these folks.
Attention all taxpayers. Are your tax affairs in order? Are your tax affairs structured in the best possible way? Call Karwa Financial Accounting Services today on 031 207 4440. We specialize in company and trust registrations, tax planning, income tax, VAT, statutory registrations and other tax obligations, preparations of financial statements, business plans and profiles, obtaining government grants, obtaining business finance, financial investigations, restructuring and company restorations. Call Karwa Financial Accounting Services today on 031 207 4440 for individualized and personal attention.
We always say that we're bringing you information from the experts so that you know the options that are available to you. You know what's going on between SARS and you, the taxpayer. And that's exactly what we've been doing over the last many Thursdays with Karwa Financial Accounting Services. Brother Zubair Karwa, Sister Nabila Latif, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome.
Walaikum salam.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
So today we're focusing on home industries. The South African Revenue Services has you in its sight. We speak with Brother Zubair and Sister Nabila from KFAS to find out what risks you face, what taxes you need, and any other requirements that you may need, Zubair.
Thank you, Nishal. Well, today's lesson is aimed at educating home industries in terms of what tax types they need to be registered for. And like you said, what risks they face in terms of SARS and any other institutions, for example, Department of Labor and stuff like that.
So let's define what we mean by a home industry.
Mm-hmm.
You have someone at home who is good at baking,
Mhm.
cooking, sewing, making TikToks. So initially they start baking or cooking for their family functions. Then the aunties start asking them to make special orders and they give you a couple of bucks in cash for your efforts. But soon the request for your baking or cooking starts to increase. Now you have people wanting to order from you and they start paying by EFT. Now you are a home industry.
So, do these home-based industries have to register a company, or what do they need to do?
No, they don't need to register a company. Now that you start receiving money either in cash or into your bank account for services or products that you have sold, you are now officially a business person. You are now at the very least required to submit a tax return to SARS. This does not mean that you necessarily will have to pay tax, but you have to still submit a tax return. I think we've emphasized this over and over again, that submitting a tax return doesn't mean you'll be liable for taxes, but you have to still submit the return itself.
What will that return show?
It'll show the amounts that you have received minus all the expenses you've incurred in earning the income. So in the case of where you're baking, you'll deduct the cost of your ingredients, your packaging, etc.
So is that it, or are there any other things we need to consider?
There are many other things to consider. For example, if you have staff, then you need staff contracts.
Right.
You need attendance registers. You need to issue pay slips. You need to be registered for UIF. You need to have workers' compensation and PAYE. Then there are health requirements. For example, like you need a business license. You need and there's so many, the list just goes on and on and on. So it's just not about taxes. It's other indirect taxes as well. And I just want to say one thing. The Department of Labor has been on a rampage in the sense that they've employed a whole lot of youth, and they've sent them out as inspectors. So it's just a matter of time before they come knocking at your door asking you about your staff contracts and all those sorts of things. So it's just not the tax part of it, it's the other compliance issues as well.
It's scary sometimes. I know I'm going off the script a little bit, but it's scary sometimes when you think about what Nabila described earlier as being a home industry. It's just your average person in a home doing what they do as a passion. And now you mentioning somebody coming and just knocking on the door.
Yes, absolutely. What happens to the home industries is that people get to know about you. They get to know where you're operating from. So yes, just a matter of time before they do come knocking.
You can't hide.
Yes. Now, what happens if they don't register for tax and don't actually submit a tax return?
We have seen the banks and SARS working very closely with each other to combat financial crimes, especially now with Project Billions. By not submitting a tax return, you are committing a crime. So it's just a matter of time before SARS looks into your accounts and sends you a big fat assessment for unpaid tax. There is a possibility that they will even criminally prosecute you.
I like the name. It's called Billions. So if SARS sends an assessment, then you don't need to pay any accountant to do your work.
Well, if you're happy to accept the assessment and just pay over, then you don't need an accountant. But in reality, the problem with that is now twofold. One is that you owe SARS a ton of money because they would have only looked at the money coming in,
right,
and they won't consider that you have legitimate expenses that you can deduct against that income. And two, now the fight starts where you have to now prepare your books and motivate SARS to accept your expenses. Remember, at this point you're on the back foot and they will need supporting documents for every expense.
You rather let us do a review of your position and we can then decide on the best way forward, both from a tax point of view and a compliance point of view. Also, just to mention, before home industries get a little scared, there are thresholds where you can submit a return, declare your income, but not pay tax. And currently, that threshold for an individual under 65 is 95,750 Rand for the year.
For the year.
For the year. So, but now this profit is not money that's come in.
Right.
It's money, less expenses, rent, lights, water, staff salaries, all of those.
Everything.
Right. After all of that, it's the profit we look at. That needs to be 95,750.
Makes sense. So what can an accountant do for you and why do you need one monthly?
In addition to helping you to comply and stay on the right side of the tax man, an accountant helps business owners keep track of assets, liabilities, income, and cash flow. This is extremely beneficial as it helps business owners, managers, investors, and other stakeholders to keep track of the financial performance of the business, enabling them to make much more informed decisions.
So, is this done monthly?
Yes. So we submit PAY returns every month and VAT returns every 2 months on your behalf. Although some clients are required to submit VAT returns every month, and then we also offer monthly management statements.
So why would I need monthly management statements?
It allows you to get a preliminary picture of how your business is doing for the year. It allows you to make informed decisions, like I said earlier, and maintain your cash flow.
Right.
It's senseless you looking at something after the horse has left the stable, It's better to have information up hand so you know how to plan going ahead.
Indeed. Do management statements help with anything else?
Yes. Management statements are also required when you're applying for finance. And these statements are also used by potential investors and or potential buyers should you decide you want to sell your business.
Why do I need finance?
You may be a startup that requires machinery or a vehicle to get started, or you may be an established business that needs to expand. There are various needs and opportunities that may require you to get finance.
Are there any other services?
Yes, tax planning. As the economy and your business changes, it is imperative that you have effective tax planning. No one wants to work for free. You can't go through all that hard work in building up your business, but not be able to enjoy the benefits. You need an effective tax plan that allows you to draw funds from the business for personal use, as well as to just live. The number one reason to start tax planning is that the money you would save would have otherwise gone to taxes.
Very valuable information coming through, especially for those that are running your home industries. You're making money from home. Valuable information. Thank you very much to the team from Karwa Financial Accounting Services for coming through with